What's up, guys? Today I'm going to teach you 5 easy tricks you can learn before you can even touch the coping. So these are all tricks that are within the ramp. You don't have to touch the deck, you don't have to touch the coping with your board. So when you're first learning how to skate mini ramp, the first thing you need to know how to do is pump. Pumping is how you keep your speed in the transition. So when you're coming from the transition to the flat, you just do a little pump with your knees. And then when you're hitting the transition again, you pump again. That's gonna keep you going faster. So after you know how to pump, the next thing you need to learn how to do is kick turn. So with the kick turn, you're basically just turning your head and shoulders first, then you're gonna lift up your front wheels and turn around. So after you're comfortable with kick turns, a lot of people are going to move on to lip tricks, tricks up on the coping. But if you're not comfortable with that yet, we're going to try to do a few tricks in the ramp. So the first one I'm going to teach you is an ollie to fakie. So to do this trick, you need to make sure you're really good at ollies on flat ground and make sure you have good balance when you're pumping. It's all about keeping your shoulders right over the bolts and keeping your weight evenly distributed over the board. The key to learning this trick and most tricks in skateboarding is to start out really low and work your way up. So start out at the very bottom of the ramp doing little ollies and just work your way up to bigger ollies. So after the ollie to fakie, the next trick I want to teach you is a shove it to fakie. This is an easy trick on a ramp. You don't even have to pop this trick. You just have to slide it around and have good balance.
Color me your color, darling. I know who you are. Come up off your color chart. I know where you're coming from. Call me on the line.
So after you've got that shove it to fakie, the next trick I want to move on to is a body varial. So this might even be easier. It's rolling up the ramp, jumping and turning around. I think it's easier on the ramp than it is stationary like this.
You can call me anytime. Call me, hello.
There's not a lot to explain about this trick. It's basically just turning around. You can combine it with kick turns, you can combine it with shove-its. There's all kinds of different things you can do with this trick. But at the end of the day, it's all about balance. So anything that improves your balance will help you with any of these mini ramp tricks. So the next trick I want to show you guys is a frontside 180 or a frontside air. It's basically just doing a 180 in the transition. It's pretty easy.
Call me, hello.
So just like with all these tricks, with the frontside 180, you want to start out really low. So come at an angle, down towards the bottom of the ramp. Don't go very fast. Just pop a little 180. Just practice doing those little small 180s. If you're not good at ollies, you can try doing an early grab frontside 180 first. That's just where you grab the middle of the board, indie, before you get to the coping, pull up, still smack your tail on the ground, and do a 180. So that early grab into the frontside 180 is going to lead us into our last trick for this video. I'm also kind of a bonus trick after that, but here's the last trick: early grabs. So early grabs in the ramp can be easier than 180s. You can grab many different ways. You grab like this, you grab melon, you grab indie, whatever feels comfortable for you.
And call me any day or night. Call me.
So before you try to do this trick, practice grabs on the flat ground. So just grab your board, pull up. After that, practice rolling up the transition and just reaching down, squatting down and touching your board wherever you're gonna grab it to get comfortable in that squatted position while you're in the transition. So early grabs kind of work like ollies. Sometimes you actually smack your tail. Sometimes you just pull the board straight off the ground. So with this trick, you need a little bit of upper body strength, not a lot. It's mostly in your legs. You're squatting down, and as you push up with your legs, like you're jumping, you pull the board up with your hand. So it's pretty simple. Mainly you just have to go out there and try it. So now for the bonus trick I was telling you guys about. This trick involves the coping, but your board's not going to be touching the coping. Your hands are. So this trick is about putting your hands on the coping. This works better on really big ramps, but at this skate park, this is the biggest ramp I've got. So basically you're going to roll up to the coping and touch it with your hands. You can stall up there for a little while, but you don't have to.
Kisses, baby, cover me with love.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a skateboarder, then hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.
I'll never get enough.